So the lecture we'll do today will show the different ways of dancing a samba. We will show a characteristic samba choreography of Brazilian samba, and then we try to bring it in the competition dancing in different ways, because I see too much YouTube dancing, that's all the same, and I have two couples who assist me, who show very different ways of samba dancing, and I think I adore both of these couples, and both is correct, it's just a matter of taste.
I think it will be very interesting. We are looking forward to see it. Thank you very much for the interview.
I thank you
We
very
will
much.
have an interesting lecture now. He's my colleague for, can I say this, 20 years? When we are when we were children. Yeah, okay. He's my colleague. He's the national coach of youth in Germany. Please welcome Dirk Heidemann.
Good morning. Hello? Hello? Yeah. Good morning. So thank you very much to Henna and Asses, my very close friend for about maybe 5 years. Okay. And thank you very much to the German Dance Federation to invite me. I like to do lectures, you know, I love it, and it's not a group training, it's not a judge congress, it's a lecture, yeah? So I have to be very free, I don't have to think about what to say, you know, because with judges sometimes you must do something different, what you do with people in a lecture, it's not working. I'm used in the Eurovision Song Contest, it's not, I don't have to be so close, like, okay. Okay, so, good. So, and I have the opportunity to see a lot of great dancers here in the audience, I'm very proud of this. And I have also the opportunity that two couples, we are a good team for a while, I think will support me in these lectures. And these are ladies first, Miss Natalia Pulukhina. Give a big applause. And this is Miss Svetlana Gudyno. And this is Mr. Anton Aldeav. And this is, I don't remember, excuse me, Dima, no, Armen Tsaturyan, now I'm on it, okay. So, welcome. Thank you very much. So, here we go. I brought you some very classic music, and I hope I don't need an oxygen tent after this. I hope it's connected with this. You must just push this machine. No. Okay. So, thank you very much. To the couples, thank you first. Yeah, you did a great job. Okay. So, I decided to not to participate in all the choreography. Otherwise, I have problems to speak after this. You know, I had this in Bad Harzburg once, and I need water and an oxygen tent to come. You remember this, no? Over this. Okay, so my lecture will be about samba, of course. This, what we did today, this morning, was authentic Brazilian samba. That has to do with also the samba we do in the competitions, but it's of course a bit different from that what we do in the competition dancing. Even there are different styles of samba now already. I'm a person who is, for me it's very important to see a tasteful couple, tasteful dancing, characteristic dancing, and of course also a great woman and man dancing, so I'm a big fan of great partnering. In the competitions I'm judging a lot, not so much, but I'm judging a lot. I see too many couples who are all the same. Yeah, they all have the same figures, they all do this promenade runs, you know, these figures, and then they do this jumping thing, and then they do the blah, 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 and then the man goes around, and then some go. So it's all the same style of dancing. And I'm a big fan of individualism, of dancers who are special, dancers who create something new. And maybe if you are interested, I can tell you something from my past. I'm now, I don't tell you my age, but I'm now for 34 years training, you know, and I'm dancing for 43 years. And I know all the trainers from the past in England, you know, the Nina Hunt, and then came Walter Laird, and there were always a lot of wars between the judges and the judging and the taste of dancing. And I was always, even when I was young, a little bit, yeah, special. Even I'm now maybe special also, yeah? So it was always not the same as, not so equal, you know? So I was always a little bit special, and I like to be special. Still I am now. And I always was used that my teachers taught me I have to do this. When I went to England, I have to do that. For example, I had a cha-cha choreography, and I danced, in the beginning I danced cucarachas 2 and 3, cha-cha 1, you know? And an English trainer said to me, that's wrong because there are no cucarachas in cha-cha. Yeah, so that was this time where it was really a dictation, this is right, this is wrong. This is more free now, so that means we can do normally whatever we want. If it's, in my opinion, characteristic, if it's musical, if, and this is very important, if it fits to the dancers. We have some tall dancers, we have some smaller dancers, we have dancers who are very flexible in some parts of the body, we have dancers who are not so flexible in some parts of the body, so the human being is different. So I cannot say that the technique has always, or the movement of the body has always to be the same for every dancer. Of course, samba as a dance, we have to show different rhythms. So we have the slow, we have the quick, slow, we have the slow, quick, we have the whatever. Yeah, that's a dance of many rhythms. And we have to show them very clearly. But there are, of course, different ways to show these rhythms. You all know to dance a whisk, that means we start I'm a fan of counting the 16 beats. You can also count and a 1 or whatever. I count the 16 beats. That means I come up from the 7th note. I use the 8th beat to go on the foot, then to relax, then to bring a little bit the energy together, then do the step backward on the 4th. It's kind of a Latin cross. Then do a small action, after this, then do the step, then go down. Yeah, that's the normal 1, 4, 5, 1, 4, 5. Yeah, and this is, I think, also the correct way to dance a whisk. The movement of the body is, as you could see, hopefully, in the lecture more in the traditional samba, more focused on the pelvis. So not so much on the sides, not so much on the rotation here. Even this is okay if you like to do this, you know, but when you see authentic samba, and I studied authentic samba, it's all focused on the pelvis, so we have a lot of movements where the pelvis goes sideward, a lot of movements where the pelvis goes forward, yeah, but we don't have these movements with the rotations from the rib cage. That is not in authentic samba, in authentic Brazilian samba. But I'm okay with this, and I like it also, and I teach it also, that we also have to move the rib cage because it makes the movement more three-dimensional. Okay, yeah, so, but the main important thing is to move the pelvis. So I want to show you now on two couples who are, maybe you can join me here, who are, I think, very different in their personal style. And I want to talk about first just about a whisk, how to do a whisk. I told you before what I teach when I teach in a general training camp or the youth training camp or whatever, that we have to do clearly the 16 beats. So the steps are on 1, 4, 5, 1, 4, 5. We have to prepare on the 8 speed, so we do 7, 8, 1, 2, rotation 3, 4, up, 5, 6, 7, like this. I think it's not new for you. Everybody heard about this, yeah? So, important is the first step when you do a slow timing, that the first step has a big importance, that you keep this more long in a way. Yeah, so, and it belongs on the legs, it belongs on the how tall the couples are. There are different possibilities also to do this in a good way and still keeping it characteristic and correctly. Yeah, so that means, do you remember Paul Killick, for example? You know, of course. Yeah? So I was a great fan of him. Some people don't like, I liked it very much. And he was used to do something that he didn't lift the right heel. He just always said that the pelvis goes forward, the thigh is bended, the knee is bent, the thigh is forward, the knee is bended. Then he do the rotation, and then he doesn't bring up the right heel, yeah, because it's too fast. He said it was too fast to come down. A lot of couples dance with Samba Walk. Yeah, so they do the rotation. He did the rotation. He did the crossing step. He did the pelvis action. He stretched the knee, but he didn't bring up the heel. I think also this is in my... Yes, I'm always doing like this with a big microphone. I think this is also okay because it's also rhythmical. It's also focused on the pelvis, and it's also very characteristic for samba. So maybe let's have Armen and Svetlana and show me a version of a whisk you like to dance. This is a whisk we count on 1, 4, 5, and you keep the heel down, and you do a small slipping action with the last step. Yeah, so ready, I give you the counting. So it's 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay, so they use, and we talked a lot about these different possibilities, they use first both more the pelvis. Yes, and we tried out a lot of things because we know each other for a while, to use the rib cage and to use whatever. And I think when some medicine will find a new muscle in the body, he also tried to move this muscle in a way that we are more three-dimensional or whatever, yeah? So, but they choose to keep the focus on the pelvis, on the foot speed, we will see this later, and also to keep a more traditional body in samba, which with not so many movements of the upper part of the body. Yes, this is their opinion. This might be some of your opinion, some not, I don't know. But I think we live in a time where everybody can do whatever he wants if it looks good on them. Yeah, to do something else doesn't look good on this couple, and to this couple it fits. You understand? It fits more than to use always the rib cage and all these things. Yeah. So, did you see? And this is for me also very interesting. That when they do the first step, they have the 1, 2, 3, 4, of course. Yes. Then they come up. They do the Latin cross action. 4. They keep it down. Okay, and then they do a small slip action. Yeah, so because when we do a backward step, it could be that sometimes the knees are not closed. Yeah, so when we do this in a more closed position, in more open position, we need, in more closed position, it's better to do a small slip action to finish in a nice Latin cross again. Yes, I think that looks very nice. It's a small detail, but I like it very much. Yeah? Maybe could you show this again? Yeah? Ready? And 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Thank you very much. I'm watching my watch. We have no time. So very much. Thank you very much. Okay. So now I want to see Anton and Natalia. So they are a couple which is very focused also on the upper part of the body, and this is okay. You know, when it looks good, and they decided for this, and I like it very much. And they do really the traditional way of dancing a samba. Let's have a look to this. So we do and 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8, 1, 2, 3. Give a smile to the audience. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, thank you. Okay, so, and this is also, in my way, it's a more traditional way, not a traditional way from the 50s, but a traditional way from today, that we also use the contrapositions. You heard about this. Yeah, contrapositions mean that I have a frame and I don't catch mosquitoes, you know. I have a frame and I always use my elbow against the rib cage, you know, and don't do 1 or 2, 3 or 4 or something like this. I use my elbow against the rib cage, and then I do my rotation, then I do my crossing step, then I do my step forward, and then I go down. Okay? There are also opinions I like very much when I see it slowly. I saw a lecture I liked very, very much from Mr. Stokkebø. I like very much when he danced Samba Whisk. I liked very much this idea to do the first step, do this, bring the energy inside, then doing something like a Latin cross, then doing an action. So I cut a 16 beat into 32 beats. Yeah, no, so it's very small. Okay, so I cut it, I do an and then I do on toe, and then I go down. You know, so it looks beautifully, even when I dance it. But in fast music, it's very, very fast. Maybe when you have small couples, it's possible. When you have tall couples, it's a little bit too fast, in my opinion. Yeah, even it looks beautiful when you do it slow. Yeah. So I want to show you some other steps because we have no time, and I want to talk about. I hope my microphone is right now, and my position is good now for the WDSF. Okay, good. So I want to talk about cruzado lock, cruzado walks, and cruzado locks. Okay? There are also so many different opinions, and as I want to tell you, every opinion which is aesthetic, characteristic, and fits to the couple and to the style is okay. When I was used to have lessons with Walter Laird when I was very, very young, not also when I was older, he always said to me, Dirk, everything which is characteristic, which is in a way correct with the rhythms, and which is aesthetic, is correct. And it's not that we must put the hip here, we must do this. There are some rules, but be more free in your opinion. And I think it has to be a little bit more free, because I see too much YouTube dancing already. No personalities anymore there. We have some personalities there and some other ones, but we have a lot of YouTube dancers, yeah, who copy other things and without knowing from where it comes, yeah? So I'm talking too much. So now show me, please, Mr. Anton and Natalia, show me your Samba Cruzado walks and lock steps. And 1, and 2, and 3, 4, that only walks, do a lock step in between. Very nice, congrats. And maybe you can do a circle. Ready? And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 1, and 2, and okay, nice. Thank you very much. Did you like this? Did you like this? Okay, good. So this is also normally the usual way I teach a Samba walk and Cruzado walk, because we have the timing is slow, slow, quick, quick, slow. That means we have quarter beat, 8 beat, 8 beat, quarter beat. Yeah, so that means when we start the Cruzado walk, we have the contraction, so we have the rotation, so we have the flick action, and then we go do a slide, we slip a little bit forward, so we are not totally on the 16 beats. It's not dunk, dunk, ding, ding, dunk. It's more shaka-foo, shaka-foo, shaka-tick-tick-doo. You know? Yeah, so a little bit more with the music than with the beats. Okay? So what important is the preparing is something like a contraction with a rotation, with a bended knee, and then we have to do the walk, the next walk. Then we have the lock step. First step of a lock step couldn't be as big as a normal walk, because we have only a quick. So it's a quick, it's bended, but not totally. It's a Latin cross. So we have a slide action back, and then we have a slide again. Yeah, okay? But there's also the possibility to use the technique we use in a whisk or in a whatever, yeah, what I told you, that we stretch the knee and then we go on the foot. Yeah, okay? So Armen and Svetlana choose this for their walks. To show this, please. Yeah, your opinion of a Samba walk and Cruzado lock step. Ready? And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, and 8. Brilliant, I like it very much. Thank you very much. Yeah, okay? So, as you could see, the first version of the walks and lockstep was less bounced. Yeah? The second version was more bounced. But why not? Yeah? We live in a free country. We are independent persons, you know? We can do whatever we want if it looks good and if this is aesthetic. You know? And I think you agree with me that both couples dance in an aesthetic way, or don't you? Okay? So then I want applause for the couples, not for me. Okay, so the last thing is I want to talk about a promenade run. Also different ways of dancing promenade run. So the classic one, Mr. Classic, Anton, you dance a promenade run, and we have there the rhythm 1, 4, 6, you know, in 16 beats. You can also count 1, 2, 3. So it's normally, can you hear me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know, so in the 16 beats, and we counted now 1, 2, 3 because they're nearly all the same, the beats. Yeah. Ready, Anton, and we do, and oh abba dabba dee, dabba dabba dee, and happy people from Russia. Yabba dabba dee, yabba don't kill Evgeny. Okay, nice. Thank you very much, okay? So this is the classic way, and it's a little bit more flowing, yeah? So now we also can do a whisk in another rhythm, you know, because who is forbidding this, you know, that we don't do it in another rhythm. So, and Armen and Svetlana, we choose a variation that we do the Promenade Run in the rhythm slow, quick, slow. Okay, so try this. Ready? And we do. And a slow, quick, slow. 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 Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay? So, and because of this, because they use the same foot technique than Anton and Natalia, but they look because of the timing. It also was a little bit more bounced. Yeah? And I must say, I like it. Okay? So, at the end, I want to tell you something I like also very much, because time is running, about a whisk. About a whisk to create, to play a little bit more with the music and to create more foot speed. So this is, of course, something very special, yeah, something very new, but why not if it looks good? So I told you we had normally before, we had the 7-8 and we had the 1-2. Try it with me the classic way, please. So we do 7-8, 1-2, we do the 3, we do the 4, we do the 5, and we do the 6, and we go up on 7. Yeah, so. But I like very much when we do a samba, where we keep an eye, or where we are focused on the first beat, that we do slow, slow. Dung, dung, ti, dung, tiki, bong, ti, dung, ki, dong, dong, ki, dong. You know, like this. You know Caterina Valente? Who knows Caterina Valente? Nobody. Okay, so it's a pity. You know, okay. So and she was, the senior couples know, no? Okay, like me. Okay, and Petra also. So that means she always was getting, she did the tung, ti, tung, ki, ti, gang, gang, ki, dong, tiki, dong, tiki, tiki, bom, bom, pi, dong. You know, so she always was focused on the first sound, is dung, tika, gung, gung, dung. Yeah, so that there is the accent, not 1, 2. It was not chick, ti, bong, chick, ti, bong, chick, ti, bong. It was dung, ti, gung, ti, bang, gang, ki, dong, chick, dunk. Okay, so, and to keep this first step more in the focus, we also can cut 1 16 beat and 2 32 beats. Maybe one day will come, we cut, I'm ready in half a minute, Asis. We can also sometimes will become a day when we cut a 32 beat and 264, you know, but already we are cutting a 16 and 232. That we do from here, do with me. That we do from here, 1, 2, 3, and we keep the position on 4, right? Yeah, start the rotation, 4, and then we do the backward step, do with me, the backward step on and, so late, the last 6 on last 16 of 4, where we have normally to go backward, yeah? So we do it in a little bit like a slip chassé technique from cha-cha. Douche. Okay? So both toes. And then we don't go down on the toe, we just use this position to push up to the next step. Again, 2, 3, 4. We keep it. And then we do 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe Armen and Svetlana, be so nice, do this more fast for me. Yeah, ready? And a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, thank you very much. I think we use for this some music. You do, okay? You do okay. And I want to please Armen and Svetlana do this special kind of whisk, which is fits to the music, which has a little bit different footwork, yes, but which is very focused on fast feet, okay, which is characteristic and which fits very well to this couple. And please do your whisk opinion, which very good fits to the, I'm sorry, you do your normal whisk. Sorry? Yes, side by side. Höre ich mich schon? Nee. Bin ich schon drauf? Ja? 1, 2, 3, 4. 7, 8.
Say you, say I, you're my only baba, baba, ooh, I love the tricks you do, the sandy seas, body rock, but say the dancing, wanna dance with me, so open sesame, oh, hey, oh, singing fun.
Have something? Hello, 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 hello. Hab ich noch, ja? Ich dachte weniger, meine Uhr ist falsch. Okay. Wo ist mein Saft?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so first, thank you very much, Natalia, Svetlana, Armen, and Anton. Yes, it's of course not so easy to make a lecture for them for the first time. So, I hope you liked my lecture. It was maybe a little bit special, but I'm a little bit special. So this was my opinion. If you agree, I'm very happy. If not, I also will survive. I thank you very much for listening to me. Okay, thank you very much. Yeah? Thank you. Thank you.